Alrighty guys, back with a quick little update on the Escape. Now I know this may seem like an odd time of day to do it, but really I just don't seem to have the time or patience really to make an update video. And right now I have free time right now, and the car's in decent enough shape, if you will, to make an update video on. And it leaves me room to make it look better and add the things I want to add, but right now the car still is pretty stock, so I mean there's gonna be a few things I'm gonna be doing to it eventually, but I just want to get this video out tonight. Hopefully I can get it up. But because last week I made an update video, but it didn't upload properly or something like that, so I had to delete it. I actually deleted it off my phone because I filmed it on my phone, and I delete all my videos instantly when I upload them, and it was a big clusterfuck, and so I'm just redoing it now. So as you can see, I just got back. So the car, before I left, the car was detailed like pretty much clean for the most part, because that's when I made the video. And I've been driving around since yesterday basically, and I've been doing a bit of driving just because I had to go here and there and just wherever. But here it is. As I said, it's pretty clean for the most part. So we'll just get started down here to the wheels, I guess. The front brakes do need to be replaced. They're very thin, and I'm going to order slotted in cross drilled to ceramic pads, same stuff I had on the Focus. They need to be replaced. They're warped, and they're wearing down. I can tell because they're squeaking when I brake, and I need to get those done soon. And they are, I don't know, excuse me, I don't know if they're ceramic or not, because they get dirty really fast. So I would like to say they're on the cheaper end of the brakes. If you can see, I painted the calipers, just this side because I ran out of paint. The front tires are Goodyear Integrity. They do need to be replaced before winter time. They have a little bit of tread. I mean, I'm going to try to squeeze as much as I can out. And then I'll replace them with the General Grabber, or whatever catches my eye for the right price. But yeah, here it is. I really have enjoyed driving this car around. Just it's a little thirsty. It's a little thirsty. Probably only gets like 18 miles a gallon. I haven't really calculated it yet. But, it looks very good. In my opinion, I think this is a really good looking Escape with the roof rack. Like I said, I don't think I would have bought this Escape if it didn't have that roof package and the cladding right there. That cladding is the main seller because of the rust problems up in the north. If you're not in the north, you guys really cannot relate to rust problems. It's not even nearly as bad as paint fade, to put it in that way. But yeah, I took off some stickers in the back and put this plate cover on just because I like the cleaner, sleeker look. See, I touched the trailer hitch up with some paint. I'm trying to get this done a little bit faster because it's dark. I colored that in just to blend it in, and that was plasti dipped. And if you guys saw my Instagram or Snapchat or either or, I was doing some YouTube searching, just random internet searching, and then it was on Google, and it took me to a YouTube link, and it showed me it was a foreign YouTube video, and they were showing you how to use this, and I had the biggest mind fuck. I had no idea this ever did this. I thought I knew everything about this car. I mean, for the most part, a lot of the general things. But I had the biggest mind fuck. I was like, holy shit, this car can pull out. But the rack pulls out. Basically, you just take this little thing, you turn it. I'll show you in a minute. It turns into like a tie-down rack or a bike rack. It's really cool. I mean, I'm never going to use it. Probably never going to use it. But it's still cool to have that there. I mean, it looks really cool. But basically just a tie-down thing. So just put that back up. You literally just pull, no twist or anything. It just latches in there. Push it right back out, or push it in there. So kind of have the top screw with it, but it goes right in there. And just gotta slam it down, and these little clips will go back in, or turn it like this. And I got bit by a bug, but yeah, you get the gist. You see, those side wasn't dusting around with paint. Back tires are brand new. They're General Grabbers. They're like 60,000 mile tread. I was looking at the reviews on them, and they're pretty good braided tires. So I was actually gonna go with the Michelin. They were Michelin MTS because they're only like $30 more than those. But yeah, I just want to have all four of the same matching set. Brand name isn't really gonna bother me. Up to the front, this side right here, I was doing a little looking at the car closer, and these are actually Ford headlight. This is a Ford headlight, and that's a Ford fog light. So, which leads me to believe this car, somebody sideswiped it or something, because this is an aftermarket headlight, and this is an aftermarket fog light. As you can tell, it looks brand new. Actually, I peeled the plastic coating off of it when I was waxing it the other day. But, I think this was replaced right here. So, because I can feel the paint imperfections where it was done, and you can see the scrape where it kind of is inconsistent. and along with this. But you know, it's an older SUV. This doesn't line up, and I knew that before I bought it, and it just didn't bother me, because this is, like I said, it's not a show car. It's like, say I get a door ding or a scratch, it doesn't really bother me. Like, you know, when I had the Focus, it was always clean. Like, this isn't spotless every day. You know, it's just, I wash it occasionally, or several times a week occasionally. But yeah, so we'll get in here. And I also added these vent covers right here. They add in a lot of fresh air on the not so nice days. But coming on the inside, let me catch my breath. I'm very out of breath. Oh fuck, fat kid problems. But anyways, interior is holding up pretty good. I conditioned and cleaned the seats. They're pretty spotless. They look pretty good. The interior isn't the cleanest or most organized. Sorry, can't do much there. Power seat looks really good, and I have really good thigh support. This thing works very good for thigh support. Mariner floor mats, they do need to be vacuumed again. Big whoop. And miles check. This car does have 138,617 miles. Keys right here. We'll start it up. Starts up just fine. Transmission was rebuilt. I've taken my I actually found out this transmission in this car was actually from a Contour and Mystique, and those weren't the best transmissions, but you know, it's just interesting to know that. But turn the air on, leave it on low, just because it's kind of hot out. But yeah, here it is. Headlights, got the fog lights on, and these actually, I'm glad when you turn these on, the fog lights, they actually add a lot of light at nighttime. I usually, honestly, for the most part, don't use them, but they actually turn on for you. Like if I usually forget to turn them on. So like when you turn them off, they stay on, so that's a nice feature. A lot of cars don't do that. But yeah, door panels were replaced with like junkyard panels, I guess. They were in better shape than the other ones because of the plastic right here. Yeah, I think you understand. Right here, this is where tweeters go. I'm actually gonna be making a trip out to my grandparents' house, and there's a better junkyard out there, and I'm gonna take some tools with me and go out to that junkyard. Hopefully I can get some tweeters from an Escape or a Mazda Tribute. I totally forgot, I never looked even in the Mazda section because I didn't put two and two together. But yeah, you can get a lot of counterparts from the Tribute and Mariner and such. Well, Mariner is a given, but yeah, back here. Car, I really got back yesterday, and I really haven't done much to the car. I just got in it and drove it. That's really all I've done. I did an oil change as well. That works, everything. I'm just walking all around the car, but I did an oil change with, I think it was Mobil 1 with the Bosch filter. It was synthetic oil, so it's 10,000 mile oil with a heavy duty filter, so I'm pretty good there for a while. And let me just, before I walk up to the front, forget, I was looking at muffler deletes or straight pipes on these cars, and they sound really good. They sound like a small V8, or that's arguable. They sound pretty good for what they are. So I'm probably going to straight pipe it eventually. It's not that much, you're just chopping it off and putting a new pipe on. So I know a lot of you guys have straight piped your cars, and I'm probably going to do that, and then I'll just keep the muffler in case I want to get it on, if that's how you do it. But yeah, up to the front, 2 new headlights, 2 new fog lights. Headlights were out of the focus, and the fog lights were out of the focus, so there you go. And I plastic up the grill before I forget. So it looks alright, I kind of like it. I may end up redoing it, so yeah. Wiper arms were painted. Clear coat is peeling a bit more again. I just don't know. I'm too lazy to fix it, so it's there. And popping hood, I want to tell you now before I pop it, it's kind of loud under there, so I'll tell you now. I actually got an intake off of Amazon, and it was a special, well, it was like a kit, because it gave you a little adapter, which is this metal ring right here. And you just can't put an intake on it. It's like a little coupling, so I'm glad I got that. It was $30, and it sounds really good. So there it is, pretty clean. Intake sounds great. It sounds very tough. I'll give you a little rev. I'm gonna wrap it up soon, so give you a little bit of a rev. It sounds so good. It's probably the best sounding intake I've had on my personal cars. So yeah, I mean, you guys have any questions? I'm pretty sure I touched everything. So like I said, I will get a better update video eventually when the car is detailed, and I have, you know, the few other things I want to add on to it, but this should do. So as usual, guys, thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you all later.